What's up, guys? So one of the questions I get asked a lot on the internet is, how do you win a game of Skate? So first off, when you're playing Skate, you want to start off with a trick that you're really comfortable with. So some people are more comfortable with 180s, some people are more comfortable with shove-its. I usually either start out with a kickflip or I'll start out doing all the shove-it and 180 variations. So first off, I'll do a regular shove-it, because I'm really consistent with those. I'm not going to mess that up. And first trick, you can be kind of nervous and you can mess a trick up. So I'll start out with a regular shove it, then I'll do a front shove, then I'll do a fakie shove, and then a fakie front shove. Now after that, if you know how to do nollie tricks, you can go into doing a nollie shove, nollie front shove, switch shove, and switch front shove. Now with all of those shove-its, you're probably going to get at least one letter on somebody. Some people you can take out completely with just shove-its. After the shove-its, I like to go into 180s because I'm really comfortable with those. So I'll do a frontside 180, backside 180, half cab, which is a fakie frontside 180, and then a fakie backside 180. Now when you're going fakie, it actually switches. What normally would feel like a frontside 180 is a backside 180 and vice versa. So after that, I'll do switch and nollie 180s. And after that, you're probably going to get a couple letters on the person. If you haven't already taken them out with all of those tricks, then this person is a pretty good skateboarder. They've got some experience, they've got some tricks. So after that, if I haven't done a kickflip, I'll definitely do a kickflip, a fakie kickflip, and then a half cab flip. All those tricks are pretty easy for me, and sometimes somebody will mess them up. A lot of people have those tricks, but they're not going to land them every single time. So it's just about wearing the other person down. So you don't want to start out a game of Skate with a trick that you've never landed before, that you're just trying to learn. You want to start out a game of Skate with tricks that you're comfortable with, because you want to stay in the lead. You want to be able to, pick the tricks, because the other person, if they're in the lead, they could do some tricks that you're not as comfortable with. If you are the one setting the trick, then you can kind of control the match, do the tricks that you're more comfortable with that they may not be as good at. So after all those tricks, if I still haven't gotten the person out, I'll do fakie tray flips. I do the fakie tray flip first because it requires a little less effort and it kind of flings the board around for you. Then I'll do a regular tray flip and then big flips. And at that point, you've usually gotten the person out. If not, I'll have to do heel flips, pressure flips, varial flips, and some of those tricks that I'm not as comfortable with, that I don't do a lot. I avoid heel flips in games of Skate. The other day, I actually had to do a heel flip in a game of Skate, and I was riding a 10-inch wide board with giant wheels. I actually landed the heel flip first try, and I've never done a heel flip or even attempted a heel flip on that board before. I think the reason I landed that is sometimes in a game of Skate, there's just a little bit more pressure on you to actually land on the board. And a lot of times when you're just out skating by yourself, you just get lazy and you land your feet on the ground and you don't fully commit to landing the trick. But when you have that extra pressure, when somebody's watching, when you have to land the trick to avoid losing a game, sometimes that pushes you to conquer that muscle memory and conquer those fears that you have, where your brain is telling you, no, don't land on that board, you're going to get hurt. You actually can conquer those fears, land over the bolts, and roll away. So if it gets towards the end of a game of Skate, you can try tricks that you are working on, that you are learning, after you've exhausted all of the tricks that you know and that you know you can do, because sometimes a game of Skate can push you to learn new tricks. So there you go, guys. That's how you win a game of Skate. If this video was helpful to you at all, then give it a like. If you like this kind of content, reviews, tutorials, and just videos about what I'm learning as I grow as a skateboarder, then hit that subscribe button, and thanks for watching.